BaseCamp in downtown Reno, but we've got a great show. We're going to start off with the Sierra Art Collective, take you inside to meet some really amazing artists.
And then we have Foodie Philosophy with our friend Chuck Shapiro, who owns the Wild River Grille, the greatest patio in northern Nevada.
We're going to jump on the Reno Brew Bike and head out with Ted Moore from Paranormal NV to learn all about ghosts in northern Nevada.
And for our local artist segment, we have the very popular Tyler Stafford. Great musician, great singer, great guy.
Welcome to Love Reno with Connie
and Dave. We'll see ya.
Woo! Movers and shakers this week, it is the Reno Fine Arts Collective, and we're here with the CEO and founder, Kevin O'Keefe. You are absolutely in the perfect spot because this is the heart of Reno. You are with us. This is Love Reno, and we love that you have had a vision of bringing to life the many artists in our community. You're shining a light on our artists to the world. Thank you for doing this. Tell us a little bit about this space because it is unbelievable.
Well, I had moved out to Reno about a year ago, and I'm an artist, but my background is running large exhibitions with design in the art world back in Manhattan. So when I came out here, all these exhibitions had shut down, and so I started doing a lot more art with my daughter Brianna, and we started building up all this art. So we said, let's do a website. So I said, well, let's first look at the market here in Reno and see what's going on with that. And I was stunned to see that there was over 100 really talented artists, as good as any of the artists I've seen in Paris or London or Miami or New York.
It's so incredible. And the reason we started this show, we want to tell the story about how Reno is not what people think it is or not what it used to be. It's evolved, and art has so much to do with that. And it's this injection of culture that's taken place, and it's almost unrecognizable. And because of what you're doing, that really adds so much to what we're doing.
What is amazing is that when I talked to people, when I was telling them I was moving out to Reno, a place that I love, they would say, but why? And
yeah.
So when I got here and I said, really, what we're going to do now is start this Reno Fine Arts Collective, because there are so many great artists here, we're going to put them all up online. They said there's great artists in Reno, they're as good as any place. But really very surprising. So when we put the collective together, we ended up with all of these artists coming towards us, and we curated it. And now we have 70 artists with 450 pieces of original art online. And the second step, we said, well, let's do a gallery. Let's do a gallery downtown so we can see if we can create an art district downtown. And so that's what's around us here. This is one of the biggest galleries here in the Western United States. The last part of it is, why couldn't we then present all of these artists on a national stage by creating the Reno Town International Art Show at the Convention Center? And now we'll put together 100 of the people presented just the way they're presented here, except in a much larger format. Add people doing bespoke furniture and lighting, and then bring all the top galleries in from the United States or from Europe and features, and then tell the world we are an art center. And when they come out and look at it, when the interior designers and architects and art collectors and art buyers come out and see what we have, and I think they're going to really be impressed. I think it's going to make the world of difference to the way we're viewed from the outside.
What do you love most about the artists of Reno?
They're an incredibly independent and defiant group, because here they are creating art as good as anyone else in the world. They stay right here, and they really don't have the ability to sell it the way they could. If they took that art and went to Paris, went to Miami, went any place, they would be able to sell it for 5 times more. But they love the place they are. They're in so much they want to stay. So what impresses me about them is that they love where they are, and they want to stay here, and they want to make this place better. And so I always want to take a spotlight, like we're doing right here with this gallery, but on a much larger way with the show, and just tell the world, hey, we are here, and when the world gets here, they're going to be impressed.
In a nutshell, I want to hear you say the importance of art. What does art do for the spirit, for the soul, for the psyche of a human being?
The creative spirit, when it's celebrated the way it is here in Reno, it just makes them so much more productive, because they're able to just be expressing themselves more completely in all the things that they do. And I think that there's a whole world of people moving now because of this COVID thing. and they're all going someplace else, and companies are moving. And I think that when people find out that we are an arts and culture center and it's such a beautiful place, they're all going to just be coming. And I think it's going to be a great thing for us.
They are going to fall in love with Reno as well, as much as we love it here. And like you said, the artists that stay here because they love it. And it's because they see the value in this beautiful community. And so do we. It's why we love being here and why we want to say thank you for creating the heart of Reno right here, because we love the art and you're allowing us to celebrate that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin. Now, this is in the building, the Chase Bank building downtown. So everything in here is for sale. And you have to just walk through it because as we talked about, it's good for the soul. Thanks for being on the show with us, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for bringing art to the heart of Reno.
Aspen Leaf Interiors is a full-service interior design firm specializing in residential new construction, full remodel, and furnishings. Aspen Leaf Interiors transforms spaces into tailored settings where people feel inspired and engaged with their surroundings. Award-winning designs, proven knowledge of the building process, and the utmost professionalism. Aspen Leaf Interiors, designing environments that make people want to stay.
I'm Henry Sotelo. I came to Reno to attend UNR and fell in love with Northern Nevada. I practiced criminal law for over 25 years as a prosecutor and now as a specialty court attorney. Reno Municipal Court has embraced the therapeutic court model in order to address criminal behavior linked to substance abuse. These specialty courts save money, rehabilitate offenders, and reduce criminal behavior. No one in Reno Municipal Court has more experience in specialty court representation than I do. If you find yourself in trouble with the court, I can help.
Enjoy an elegant lunch, dinner, wine, and craft cocktails at the Wild River Grille, located in the historic Riverside Hotel in downtown Reno on the Truckee River's scenic Riverwalk. Exuding nostalgic charm from the roaring 20s, the Wild River Grille welcomes guests from around the world, delighting patrons of the arts as the Pioneer Center beckons from just across the street. Treat yourself and those you love to Reno's finest. It's the Wild River Grille. Reservations at wildrivergrill.com.
I'm so honored for this Foodie Philosophy segment this week to feature my buddy Chuck Shapiro here at the Wild River Grille, right on the Riverwalk in downtown Reno. It's an amazing place, opened about 15 years ago as the Wild River Grille in the historic Riverside Hotel, which presented some challenges. So meet Chuck, my buddy, you should know, we're friends also. So talk first, Chuck, if you would, about the challenges of opening a beautiful restaurant in an old space, an old classic historic hotel.
Yeah, how you doing, Dave?
Good, thanks.
So yeah, almost 15 years ago, a friend of mine and I were looking for a place to open a restaurant in Reno, and we kind of stumbled upon this, and it turns out it is live workspace for artists. So you have to be an artist to live in the building. And it was a part of the redevelopment back from the city back then. And this building was able to be saved when the Mapes was not able to be saved.
Oh, I know they dropped it just right over there.
Yeah, so we just kind of stumbled in at the right time, made a pitch to get the first floor and to get the patio going, and it's worked out really, really well.
Well, I'll say, I mean, it's very popular, and you have a wonderful relationship now with the arts, with the theater. The Pioneer Center is just right over there. So the Reno Film, Broadway, I mean, talk a bit about your relationship with the folks in the arts.
Yeah, and especially in the early years, that was so important for us because we were just getting established. So having the arts, having the theater, having the Broadway shows close by really kind of helped keep us going, you know, for those first few winters and stuff like that. So that has been fantastic. And we figured out, wow, man, it's so cool. So we became, you know, very interested in supporting the arts. So we support the Pioneer Center, the Philharmonic in the past, the Little Bruca Theater, which is across the river, which you know Mary, right?
Mary's featured on this show, and she lives here, doesn't she?
She lives upstairs, yeah.
She's a character.
She is fantastic, yes. I see her out in the back parking lot with her groceries, and yeah, we have martini together with her onion in there every once in a while.
That's a Gibson.
That's a Gibson. Okay.
Yes.
I should know that. I'm in the restaurant.
Yeah, you are in the restaurant.
Yes.
So it's about food, right? I mean, we're talking about the relationships and the social aspect being here on the Riverwalk, but it's a restaurant. You have to have food to sustain a crowd like this. I mean, it's very popular. So how do you do that? And what's coming out of the kitchen here?
Yeah, well, we kind of call ourselves casual upscale. So the vibe is casual, music, ambiance, very casual. Try to provide a really good meal. And we have had a lot of very great chefs come through here. So we're always just kind of building on the contributions of the past. And
you keep what works, right?
Keep what works, yeah, and learn from that. And then the new guys come in and they bring in new stuff. They're bringing great stuff, great ideas. You know, we're just about ready to switch into a fall menu, which will be a lot of the stuff from the guys right now. And they just do great, and they get along. It's a good atmosphere.
It really is. And speaking of the atmosphere, as important as the food is, the relationships with the people that you have here, because you've got really a solid staff, and they make you feel welcome when you come in, and you guys all seem to get along.
We do, actually, we do. I know everybody says that, but it really does feel like family. And some people have been here, a couple from day one, 15 years, several people for 10 years, 8 years, you know. So people stick around, and we take care of each other.
Right, and that comes through. And can you imagine him being your boss? I mean, he's the nicest guy. Look at him. I bet you're a pushover too.
Pick up that on the ground.
No, you would never. You'll pick it up yourself, I bet. I bet you're a hands-on manager. Now, you know, you're the owner, but you're also in management, right?
Yeah, and I enjoy it. I enjoy being here. I enjoy the people, enjoy the customers, enjoy you, enjoy, you know, the whole thing.
Wendy, I know you love my wine.
Yep, that's a given.
It kind of is. I'm used to that. It's pretty cool. Well, you know, Reno loves you. The show is Love Reno. But you've really found a niche here at the Wild River Grille, and there's an affection. You know, when you mention, oh, let's go over the Wild River Grille. Oh yeah, it's but it's an important thing, you know, and that's through you being a good guy and having those relationships, because that makes it last.
And that is our strategy, if you will. It's goodwill with the community, supporting organizations that need help. We're dog friendly on the patio, so we do a thing on Monday nights where we donate to the Humane Society and the SPCA and things like that. So
that's
between that and the arts, you know.
We've had our Wilson here. Our Wilson the Wonder Dog, our golden retriever. He's beautiful. And that's Tyler Stafford, by the way, back there, who's also going to be featured on an episode of Love Reno. So I want to say thank you, Chuck Shapiro, the Wild River Grille, right here on our Riverwalk in downtown Reno. I said it before, I'll say it again. Thanks, brother. Reno loves you. Would you just tell people that you love Reno?
We love Reno 100%. And we're thankful to the community.
Hey, look, it's dinner time.
Oh, I guess so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we're in the kitchen here at Wild River Grille, our favorite spot. Connie, we got octopus, elk, and duck. You want to go first?
I will go first. This octopus looks fantastic. And I've seen this. It was kind of like a grilled octopus first.
I knew you were going to say that. I'm going to go with the elk here. Masterful. This is a triumph. This is Chef Leo and the crew back here in the kitchen. A small kitchen. They make real magic back here at the Wild River Grille.
Another reason we love Reno. The food. The food.
Thanks. Chef Leo right there. Thank you.
This show is called Love Reno. What do you love about Reno so far?
Good question.
Well, I've only been here for like a few hours today, but I love this, I love the green belt / like whatever you call this walkway here.
That's the
like
river
the downtown. Oh yeah, the river walk.
remember-
We call it the green
This
belt
is a
back
river,
in Boise.
and then
Remember
you
it.
walk
You're
here,
walking
and
down
we
the
call it
river
the
walk.
river walk.
So what is this?
Makes sense. The river walk.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So
well,
have you had a couple of beers already?
Yeah, I've had a few beers.
How many?
I don't know, just a few beers.
It doesn't matter. What's the capital of Nevada? Quickly, come on.
Is it Reno?
no,
It's not Las Vegas?
No.
Don't
no.
say Las Vegas.
Elko? I don't even know.
No.
It's Carson City.
Carson City.
What?
I know. Isn't that weird?
Our capital's there.
We're gonna let you go now. What are we standing on? Quickly.
The green walk.
No.
The river walk.
Yeah.
Aspen Leaf Interiors is a full-service interior design firm specializing in residential new construction, full remodel, and furnishings. Aspen Leaf Interiors transforms spaces into tailored settings where people feel inspired and engaged with their surroundings. Award-winning designs, proven knowledge of the building process, and the utmost professionalism. Aspen Leaf Interiors, designing environments that make people want to stay.
I'm Henry Sotelo. I came to Reno to attend UNR and fell in love with Northern Nevada. I practiced criminal law for over 25 years as a prosecutor and now as a specialty court attorney. Reno Municipal Court has embraced the therapeutic court model in order to address criminal behavior linked to substance abuse. These specialty courts save money, rehabilitate offenders, and reduce criminal behavior. No one in Reno Municipal Court has more experience in specialty court representation than I do. If you find yourself in trouble with the court, I can help.
Enjoy an elegant lunch, dinner, wine, and craft cocktails at the Wild River Grille, located in the historic Riverside Hotel in downtown Reno on the Truckee River's scenic Riverwalk. Exuding nostalgic charm from the roaring 20s, the Wild River Grille welcomes guests from around the world, delighting patrons of the arts as the Pioneer Center beckons from just across the street. Treat yourself and those you love to Reno's finest. It's the Wild River Grille. Reservations at wildrivergrill.com. You are going to love this. For our segment this week on Local Artists, we have Tyler Stafford. I met you at a memorial service, saw him play, and I got a guy crush, I'll be honest about it.
All right.
Tyler Stafford. So tell everybody about your style and how you play and write songs.
How you guys doing? I'm Tyler Stafford, Reno, Nevada songwriter, sort of an Americana folk style songwriter, and I've been doing it for quite a while. And yeah.
He is a folk legend in Reno, Nevada.
He's married though, ladies. Sorry about that.
You can't have him. Trust
Happily,
me.
very happily.
Yeah, exactly.
With a little kid, right? You got a little one.
Yeah, my little one's gonna be 2 in November. Yeah, he's a little drummer. He'll be here a little bit later. Great Basin Brewery in Sparks for Rib Cook-Off, 2021.
I was actually at the wedding. It's pretty spectacular.
Pretty spectacular.
So we're gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Stafford.
Thank you.
This is the way we march now, with our hands in our pockets and our eyes glued to the ground. No more conversations, no longer see each other's souls. Just wanna stay young, afraid of what will be when we're old. Well, my prayer for you is that with everything you're going through, lives to see that everyone here goes through the same things too.
Aspen Leaf Interiors is a full-service interior design firm specializing in residential new construction, full remodel, and furnishings. Aspen Leaf Interiors transforms spaces into tailored settings where people feel inspired and engaged with their surroundings. Award-winning designs, proven knowledge of the building process, and the utmost professionalism. Aspen Leaf Interiors, designing environments that make people want to stay.
I'm Henry Sotelo. I came to Reno to attend UNR and fell in love with Northern Nevada. I practiced criminal law for over 25 years as a prosecutor and now as a specialty court attorney. Reno Municipal Court has embraced the therapeutic court model in order to address criminal behavior linked to substance abuse. These specialty courts save money, rehabilitate offenders, and reduce criminal behavior. No one in Reno Municipal Court has more experience in specialty court representation than I do. If you find yourself in trouble with the court, I can help.
Enjoy an elegant lunch, dinner, wine, and craft cocktails at the Wild River Grille, located in the historic Riverside Hotel in downtown Reno on the Truckee River's scenic Riverwalk. Exuding nostalgic charm from the roaring 20s, the Wild River Grille welcomes guests from around the world, delighting patrons of the arts as the Pioneer Center beckons from just across the street. Treat yourself and those you love to Reno's finest. It's the Wild River Grille. Reservations at wildrivergrill.com.
Yes, we're back with Drinks with Friends, a new friend. We had never met until today. Thank you. Ted Moore does a TV show right here on KTVN called Paranormal NV. Scary. And I have not seen the show. To be honest,
What is wrong with you?
I know.
How could you?
I
feel betrayed.
I don't watch TV. No, I'm just kidding. I watch this show all the time.
So wait, are you saying you don't believe in the paranormal?
No, you know what? I do want to talk to you
Maybe
about
you
that.
should go on a ghost hunt with us.
Yes.
I'm a skeptical. Connie, do you have anything you want to ask him first?
I would
Did
like
you
to
have
know-
an experience?
I did. I had an experience.
Do tell.
When my grandmother passed away, I was 7 years old.
Sorry about your grandmother.
And she came to me,
Okay.
sat on the end of my bed. It was kind of a letting me know that life would be okay without
Was
her.
it a dream or was
No,
it like
it
real?
was so
what I
vivid.
said.
It was so
That
incredible.
happens. It can still be paranormal and they
It
have
was
dreams.
very she looked like herself, but almost like a more vibrant look because she was older and she had a stroke but she just let me know that she would be okay and that I would be okay and that she always loved me. And I remember just getting up out of my bed and running into my parents' room and saying, Grandma's gonna be okay. She's gonna watch over me.
Was it scary because you're so young?
No, I was not scared at all.
Did you ever get like deja vu or anything like that?
No,
or?
that was the only experience I've ever had. But when I moved to Nevada, that was something that intrigued me most, was that there was so much paranormal
Yes.
activity.
We're like
that
in a
was,
mecca of
we
paranormal
are.
activity.
All right,
And
so
you're
we've only
exposing
got like
that.
5 or 6 minutes, and I really want to know. I want to be convinced that there are ghosts out there. I really want it to be real. So tell us.
You need to come on the show with us and do a ghost hunt with us, and I will show you. Rather than me tell you anything, how about you come along with us and you experience it for yourself?
I would love it. I'll spend the night in a jail. I'll do whatever you want to do. I will go anywhere to see a ghost. I want to be convinced. I really, honestly do.
What attracts you to the
Collaboration,
paranormal? Yeah.
Virginia City.
What attracts you to the paranormal?
It's just, it's for me, it's like really interesting. I think 99.9% of us are full of crap, but there's something out there. And like once you are convinced, like with the experience that you had,
Yes.
you don't let go.
I don't.
And
I
it
will
just-
always believe that.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. It's my experience and I'll take it in. So that's why I never devalue or try to, oh yeah, sure, that was a ghost.
Let me ask this though. So there are other shows out there. Some of them full of crap. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I am. It's become so much about entertainment value, and there's so many YouTubers out there trying to get the extra clicks that you're falling away from it. Like, we all have an interest of what happens when you die. Why not check it out?
Why do you think Nevada has so much paranormal activity?
Personally, I think it could have a lot to do, like, for the same reason that you have, like, hurricanes in Florida, tornadoes in Oklahoma. It could have something to do with the minerals that are in the ground in the state of Nevada. I think it could pump up the activity.
Well, it is mostly miners that are coming to haunt you.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah.
No, I got a question for you. This is important. I want an honest answer on this.
Okay.
I guess I always want an honest answer.
I'm going to lie to you this one time.
It's not to
Lie to
that
us,
others
please.
provide.
Lie to us.
Stop it. So, have you ever seen a ghost like when you were a kid? Is that what made you want to get into this? And tell me about an experience.
No, like you, I was a skeptic, but I was interested in what happens when you die. So it's like my own curiosity got me into it. And like, I'm not one of those people where it's like, you hear a bump in the night, it's like, demon! Where a lot of people are doing that. Try to explain it. Try to find a rational explanation for everything, and I've always done that. Like, you will hit a certain point where it's like, we were up at the Goldfield Hotel, and we clear as day heard a woman talking.
This is what I wanted.
And it's like, it was just us up there. It's like, holy crap, that's real.
It was a woman talking.
Yes.
Was she saying how hot you were?
Yeah, I get that a lot, all the time. Yeah. Dead chicks dig me, yeah. I'm killing it with the dead women.
You should put that on your dating profile.
All right, we got about 30 seconds. You got about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Tell the audience to believe in ghosts and how they can watch your show.
Believe in ghosts, watch our show, KTVN, 11:30, Saturdays. Check it out. You'll see the evidence for yourself.
And it is.
Orbs are dust.
It is.
Oh, so orbs are BS, right?
Orbs are not the real deal.
No comment. I just that was my opinion on that one.
Watch.
Orbs are done. So tell them you love Reno.
I love Reno.
Reno loves Ted Moore. Paranormal NV, Saturday nights on KTVN.
Can't wait to see you again. Stick around because we're going to show you all the things we love about Reno. I'm Connie.
And I'm Dave. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
A very special Love Reno thank you to our sponsors, the Economic Development Authority of Western Nevada, Pineapple Pedicabs, the Reno Brew Bite, and the Wild River Grille.